field now as they will send this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now a play fake. Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. On play action, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. Brady now to throw. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Throw right side, taken in by Eskridge. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Bucs on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point put through by... And that makes the score 14-7. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And Fournette with a first down carry as he works his way forward for a nice pickup of about 6.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On play action, now Brady. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack.
Looking to throw. Brady. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. This Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. Brady going to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How they get in there and knock another one away? You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out.
And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now 21-7. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that they're...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now it's Wilson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Throwing on first down is Brady. That's caught by Howard. And they'll get this down to the 10. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Brady to throw again. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady, his third touchdown pass of this half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their 25-yard line. He gives it off to Carson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. They run it with Carson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Open man is Eskridge. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on first and 10. They run the counter. Carson takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Tuck 50, tuck 50. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Here's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
They go back to Carson here on second. 42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Carson. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. They'll try to run with Carson. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on third and goal?
Check 24. Check 24. 14. Mike 51. Mike 51. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Hey, Mike 51.
Wilson. Eluding the pressure. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson taking it in from a yard out.
And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want.
And he's out right at the 25. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Oh, what a catch by Gronkowski. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10, Brady. This is caught by Evans.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Flushed out right. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Here's Brady to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Fournette on the counter. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. That's trying to come back for Succop. It's not going to get there. No good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the long field goal attempt winds up awry, and we have reached the intermission. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard. Line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime. Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now Brady. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Back to throw. Brady to Evans on the slant. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's Brady. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman, because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. Now Brady. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down's under pressure, and they got to him again. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? To throw is Brady. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd down and 7.
They run again with Carson.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Wilson. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Carson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 62 yards on the ground for him so far. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. Now it's Wilson. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. Not much there, only a yard. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To throw again is Wilson. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
This complete to Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Right there.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. Now it's Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Devin White showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the back.
Throwing is Wilson. Being chased out left. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. But nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
It was Jamel Dean who brought him down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson, and he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
14.
Wilson rolling to his right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the curl.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's unable to get away. They stop him at the line on 4th and 2. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Airing this one out for Evans. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself.
Touchdown! Dwayne Eskridge, 32 yards. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they... And intercepted! Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. After the interception, here's Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
To throw is Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st down, Wilson.
And this will go to Carson out wide.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Again, Wilson. He'll check that down to Carson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Here's Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point up and through by Myers, as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And the Bucs are on this one. And that should just about do it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Second down, back to Fournette. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. On third down, Fournette. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go with a big back Fournette. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. One last shot for Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.